Okay. Hey guys, welcome back. We are on our Feisty Fridays, and I know you can tell what element I'm doing today. Come on, tell me, guys. Tell me what element is today. We are feisty, we are vibrant, we are loving. So, what are we? So, today is New Year's Eve. I hope everyone has had an amazing day, have it to where they can roll in this New Year's with love for self, for others, set their goals, set things on a different path for themselves, remove the negative of what was this last year, take in the hardships and the lessons that they learned from them so they can apply it to the following year and to become even greater. So I hope everyone has had an amazing day. So if you cannot tell what sign we are, fire, y'all. So you have a Leo here that is going into that. So we have Leo, we have Aries, and Sagittarius. I have no clue what sign I want to start with first. That is the kicker. And I have so many fiery, feisty friends. And usually, if I'm doing my signs, I start with what is asked of me the most. So with earth signs, Capricorns come to me quite often. With air sign, Libra come with me all the time. Even with water, Scorpios come to me. But fire signs, it's funny, we don't ask for help. We are stubborn like that. So I'm going to take my dice. I have a signs dice here, and we're going to figure out the first fire sign that I roll is what I'm going to be reading. So let's see. Nope, that's air. That's water. That is another air sign. All right, we got our first fire. Let's go with this Sagittariuses. Come on, Saggies. What do we have to learn about our Saggies? What kind of message do we have for our Sagittariuses today? So you already know we're going to do our message of the day. And that is going to be one that we talk about, going to be for all of the fire signs. But what journey this takes us into for what's going on in our present world and what's going on within our next year. What lessons are we learning? What lessons are we taking that knowledge and applying it? Because a lesson repeats itself until you grasp what the lesson is and why you're having said lesson. So, message of the day for our fire signs. Whoa, that flew very quickly. Oh, wow. Come on, fire signs. No regret here. Underneath the deck, we got the 5 of Cups. But the card that flew is full fire. Come on, we got the Sun card, our abundance. So that's definitely giving us a sneak peek of what's going into next year. We are going to be abundant. But that abundance is going to be beautiful. Make sure that you're applying yourself, that you're putting in your affirmations, that you're putting in that work, not only to build yourself up to receive those abundant dreams, because there's a lot of times that abundance wants to be unlocked and just flowed upon us, but us being hard-headed and being willful, we block our own blessings. We don't need to do that. So no regret here. No regret. Maybe you were a part of the blessing that was supposed to come to you, and something you said, something you did, something you manifested blocked out the blessing that was supposed to be for you. Don't regret that. Everything in due time. So let's go into our major arcana area. Sun card is number 19. All right. Sun, abundance. At this time, everything is possible and everything I need to know is illuminated. Projects come to fruition, relationships flourish, and my growth is assured. This is a time of plenty. It's important that I share this abundance with others. I am deeply grateful. That is beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. I want to read the flip side. I want to go ahead and read that 5 of Cups. Because sometimes when we're going through the trenches, we revisit things time and time again. Sometimes you have to let those things go. All right. With our Five of Cups, releasing grief, allowing sadness to rise and fall, forgiveness, and ebb and flow of emotions. I feel the fullness of my emotions as they wash through me. The ebb and flow are part of life, and I am present with my feelings today. I fully forgive myself and others and let go of any emotions that were holding me back from acknowledging the truth. I deserve the freedom that comes when I release what is no longer working for me. I make amends with those I may have harmed when emotions were coloring my perspective. I surrender any resentment to the divine. Oh wow. This is kind of hitting hard for myself too. So this is beautiful. Knowing they can be transformed into miracles. Fearless inventors lead me to liberations. That kind of hit. That when we go through a lot of things, we can't hold on to remnants of our past. Even if we let the full circle of what's hitting us hit, sometimes it leaves stains, sometimes it leaves ties. We have to let everything go. And you'll sometimes feel those things that you thought you let go, but there's still some things, those remnants that's hanging on, and it'll hit you at different times. So guys, we are light, we are passion, we are love. Let's let this go and have our abundance, because next year we are going to manifest greatness. Next year we're going to build ourselves up and just go for it. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right. Let's go in for our Sagittariuses, please. Sagittarius, please. Messages for our Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Message for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. What messages for our Sagittarius do we have? What messages for our Sagittarius do we have? Energy of Sag. Ooh. Obstacles. Saggies. Overcoming. And outcome. We got our Five of Swords under the deck again. All right, Sag. This is quite beautiful. It's poetic, actually. It's beautiful in a sense of you have a deep sense of inner knowing. With your energy, I got the High Priestess. That is a sense of I know, I understand, I know what I'm looking for, I know what I'm wanting. So with doing that, you have to let your intuition flow. Don't second guess it. Don't worry. Just feel. Because when you feel, all that you know is going to be flowing unto you. You have to move with that. So you have had some conflicts in your world, and you know that you have to overcome those hardships. You know that going into said hardships, you have to come up with a game plan of getting yourself out, but you're being tested. Where's your endurance? Where is your strength? Because you have to overcome these, you have to overcome the pitfalls and remain yourself, and don't lose yourself to things that are around you. So with this Five of Pentacles, I got the Five of Swords to the Four of Pentacles. Don't lose yourself with that lack, boredom feeling. Don't lose yourself. Rebuild, harmonize, celebrate. Because sometimes you have to celebrate at your lowest, knowing that you're going to overcome this. You're going to build yourself up and move forward rather than staying down in the dumps. This brings you to this High Priestess. Going in when you're in the hard times and saying, okay, Something's off. I'm going through this and it's a constant thing. Something off. What am I missing? What am I not seeing? What am I not grasping? That's when you go to Spirit and say, help me. Help me understand what I'm not seeing. Help me see things that you are trying to show me. Sometimes you feel like you're in an isolated moment where you're like, oh God, what? I'm losing everyone, and I'm just by myself. Sometimes you need to go in a hermit mode. Sometimes you need to have that isolation because you're asking for help. You're asking for guidance. You're asking for hearing what you're missing or seeing what you're missing. You need to be isolated so you can hear, hey, you were being distracted by work, by Mom, Sally Sue, and Gerald. I need to pull you away from them for a little bit. I need you to pull you to me for a little bit. So you can really understand your gifts, really understand your intuition, grow and build and absorb these things so you just know, hey, I'm going into this. I'm learning within self, because your problem, your issue is you are having trouble manifesting those things that you are wanting. It's like you're manifesting, you're doing different tactics to manifest, but they're not fully getting to you, or they're just not getting to you at all. Think about your mindset. Think about the stumbling blocks that come into your way that you're trying to get these all set. But hey, we're going here. I'm manifesting to do this, but something is stuck in my way. Maybe you got to reevaluate you. Maybe you have to reevaluate how you're moving and flowing into things. Ever thought that? Because to overcome this, you have to go through that conflict. To overcome this, you have to come over the hill of all that hardship. It's like, you know how you're just going down this steep hill and it's hot as hell outside and you're sweating and you're tired, your muscles are aching. But when you reach the top of that hill and you go down, it's a lot less force that you're really dealing with. You're able to take a rest. You're able to give yourself a moment, grab a drink, and then get downhill so you can get to where you've been looking to accomplish. Just going up. You're going to be led to where you need to be, but you got to fight through it. Because once you do, you got the 7 of Wands reversed. All that hardship is going to be gone. It's time for you to power through these hardships, because you have that deeper sense of inner knowing and working on said manifestations. But you got to get through this toughness, because that's where your test is. Are you going to allow yourself to get through it? Or are you going to run from it? That's the question. Okay. Let's clarify for our Saggies. Clarification on this reading for the Sagittariuses, please. This is absolutely beautiful. Whoa. Oh my, I like. The Magician, please. Magician. 7 of... Haha! 7 of Wands reversed. 5 of Swords. Look at all this. Didn't I say the Hermit? Did I not say the Hermit? The Hermit just came right back out, and it was under the deck in the previous one. Under the deck in the secondary deck. And you have that with Temperance. So that's going in, that's healing yourself, that's resting yourself, that's giving yourself time and patience to get through 5 of Swords again, all these conflicts, understanding yourself, looking at all these options and letting go of what no longer serves you so you can go into your Wheel of Fortune. I love that. That's in the secondary deck. So let's go through your whole entire reading. So with the High Priestess, you have the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is a very strong, she's the backbone. She's the one that is grounded. She's a beast. She's nurturing. She's caring. She's loving. She's one that's looking for stability, not just for stability within herself. She's looking to stabilize her family. She's looking to stabilize and go through things in a sense of, I need my whole kingdom set. And I need my whole everything set, because I won't have rest unless I know that everybody's on their line. You can only help who you can. If they don't seek help, then she knows that she can't help them. But those that truly want help, that's going to build and build with her so they thrive and it's an equal give and take. That's where that building is coming from. And that's understanding and knowing who's my soul tribe, who's my family, who is in this with me. That's who comes with me. That's who grows with me. Don't just mooch off of me. Don't just come to me because I have it like that. No. I need you to have your own. Because I'm only building with those who wants to build for themselves. Not the ones who just want. They want more for themselves so they can be where I'm at. We're not looking to overtake or overrule anyone else. We're looking to build. So if we're looking to build, it's time to take that definitive action, Knight of Swords, with the manifestation himself, the magician. Let's get it. Let's get it. We're getting past this. We're not giving up. We're not stopping. We're not going to quit. We're going to move forward. We're going to move forward and say, hey, I won't deal with this. I won't stop until I receive the things that I've looked out for. But I have to do so and change my mindset and change how I move and change how I plan. And you know what? While you're at it, change who you're around. Change that whole entire family, because just because you grow up with Joe down the street and y'all been A1 since day one, does Joe want to build? Does Joe want to put in the work to get to where he was? I was looking at a meme earlier today on Insta, and it was J. Cole. I love J. Cole. J. Cole, his whole mindset is different. But he said, I was broke, but I had millions on my mind. I was broke even when I was in the negative. I had millions on my mind. So I knew that I was going to have millions in my future. And he worked his butt off until he got it. Does Joe have that mindset? You do. But does Joe do? No, you need to put yourself around those who has the same mindset of yours, because if they want to build, if they want to have more, they're going to have to put in this work. Tireless hours, countless hours, doing different things that's taking them out of their comfort zone to get them higher, because you can't get to a different zone that's comforting, that's not leading you into something prosperous. That does not work. So since it doesn't work, let's go ahead and move on, because with this 7 of Swords, you got it with the Death card. All that is ending. All that is ending. It's transforming. It's building yourself up. It's moving forward. And within that 7 of Wands, all that chaos, calamity, and friction goes away. No more of that. You're getting over all this hardship, all that conflict that you had to fight. We're getting over that. People trying to steal your joy, steal your ideas, steal things that you've been looking to do. Move in silence. Don't even talk about what you're planning on doing. Don't. You don't know who's here to take the ideas of what you're looking to do. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about it, because you have your star. You are the star. You are here to say, I'm looking for harmony. I'm looking for peace. I'm looking to have new prosperous beginnings. So since I'm looking to do that, I'm going to move in that. I don't care what anybody say, think, or feel. If you can't get on board with what I'm doing, the door is that way. It's only for those that are ready to build up, and they're going to put in just as much effort as I am. And if they can't do that, bye-bye. Because you're ready for a new break. You're ready for a new change. And then with this 5 of Swords, you got it with the High Priestess. You end where you begin. Your intuition knows. You do not have to take on this conflict, because your intuition knows. You have a sense of just feeling that vibe, just knowing something's not right. Even when you don't know the full details, something's just not right, so you fall back. You fall back and you watch. You fall back and you just listen. You see those that are around you until you pinpoint, mole's right here. Okay, I got my mole right here. Who else is in on this? Who else is trying to take from me to raise themselves up, instead of me just raising with them and them raising with me? You found it. Now go for it, because we're going to have no time. No time for that. All right. Let's get some oracle for our Sagittariuses. What message for Sagittarius do we have? Message for our Sagittariuses. Ooh, I like the Lost Star. Alright. Oh, ooh, Enchantress of the Night. Enchantress of the night, the finale. After the storm, I emerge a shiny new star. Look at that. Ending with the star, and it comes right back. After the storm, I emerge a shiny new star. After the storm, I emerge a shiny new star. After the storm, I emerge a shiny new star. Look at that. That right there is your affirmation, Sag. You have so much coming to you. You have worked hard, diligently. So hard. And it's like every time that you try to build yourself up, a pitfall has come into you. It's come your way. It's blocked you. You've blocked you. All this other stuff. Move in silence. Ask the flow of your true group, your true entourage, who's to be with you. Because not everybody's meant to be around you. You're stepping in a whole new phase. And you can't take everybody with you. You can't even take people that were with you last year. Moving into a new year, you got to drop some more people. And it is okay. And it is just fine. I like it. The Pleiades lights my quest to be wild and free. Quest. This is for the huntress. Are you hungry? Are you ready? Are you ready to go for the hunt for what's yours? I like it, Sag. I really do. This was absolutely stunning. Beautiful, beautiful message. Beautiful, beautiful message. I thank you so much, guys, for joining with me. I will go ahead and ending this live, going on to the next. You guys understand your might. Fight. You have a whole gift about you, a whole understanding about you. And then moving into 2022, 222, that right there is all about manifesting. And it's also releasing stuff that's not in your control. Stop worrying. You're guided. You're protected. And in doing that, you don't have to worry about a thing. Not one. So since we don't have to worry about one thing, we're going to move forward. I wish you all the best. Love, light, joy, energies, all that given unto you. I hope that we go into this new year with our heads up, with our minds set on our goals, staying positive no matter what. I love you so much, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye.